I genuinely want to know why black men make dating so difficult. They make it.
I don't. I want to brush my hair and take care of my responsibilities and hang out with my friends and stay moisturized and hydrated and have conversations with my mother that don't involve dating. And I want to build community with people that have nothing to do with dating. I want to volunteer, travel again. Yeah, I want to do a bunch of things that are actually my business.
She is so real for that, and she has inspired me to put my thoughts together and make this video because this conversation is long overdue. I am tired of the gender wars. I am tired of the 50-50 debate. I am tired of the conversation about who should pay on the first date. I am sick of it all. I'm sick. It is just so interesting and fascinating when I come online, and no matter how hard I try to escape these conversations, I click not interested, I block people who keep talking about these things. I can't escape it, and I'm just to my limit. I'm just like, like, when will it end? When will it end? That's my question. We are losing some of our brightest and greatest minds to the dating economy. Dating in 2024 has become so mechanical, so transactional. The internet has sucked the joy out of dating. It is not fun anymore. So many people are having really bad experiences, and dating it can be very complicated. Sometimes it doesn't make sense why we feel the way that we feel. And on top of that, love is a drug. So I can understand why people are constantly in the search of love, but the way dating has just been desecrated, is that the right word? Like, it's just been ruined. People are not writing love letters anymore. People are ghosting each other. People are not communicating. And I'm sure I'm also guilty of this stuff, right? Like, we all are, like, to one degree or another. When your whole life revolves around dating, as in you're living to date instead of dating just being a small section of your life, I think that is not good. That to me seems like a waste of time, because if every day you're just like dating, but you're not making genuine connections, you're not having genuine interactions, what kind of life is that? And I think that's where we are now, where because of dating apps, we have so many options, but then when you have too many options, you become overwhelmed. You don't know what to choose or who to choose. You don't know if you choose this person, that maybe you're making a wrong decision and you should go with this other person. So dating apps have 100% contributed to the way dating has become. Instead of us using 50 to 80% of our energy on dating, what about if we used 10% of our energy on dating and the rest to do other things? Do you know how many things we could learn, how many books we could read with all this time that we're wasting having these stupid conversations on the internet? And don't get me started on how predatory those dating coaches and feminine coaches are. To me, it just seems like they're taking advantage of a situation. They know that a lot of women are lonely, a lot of women want partnerships, so they're taking advantage of that. And then the other end of that coin is the dating coaches, the ones who are like, oh, if the girl doesn't respond within 2 minutes, that means she hates you and you should block her. Like, just the craziest things you'll hear in your life. I just think it's so fascinating how the dating economy has deteriorated so much to the point that I honestly I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear, like, I'm just like, those conversations are so stupid. I don't care anymore. I don't care. And I want more people to also not care. I want more people to use 90 to 95% of their time doing other things, and maybe that last 5% for dating. And when you date, just have fun. Don't like take it too seriously. I want to address the people who are constantly in relationships, because those are the people that I honestly feel so bad for. The people who jump from one relationship to another because they're too scared of being alone and being by themselves. I feel really bad for them because I think it's a symptom of them not knowing how to be alone and how to cope with their feelings, or usually it might be that they just are not kind to themselves in a way. And when you're not kind to yourself, it's harder for you to want to be with yourself and be by yourself. So for you to even get to the point of wanting to be alone and by yourself and discover the things that you like as an individual, it takes work. It takes working on yourself. It takes unlearning that negative self-thought, journaling, maybe going to therapy and talking to a therapist about why you feel that way about yourself. These are the people who I feel can get trapped in really bad relationships and they won't leave because they're too scared of being alone, which that is scary to me. I think it's better for you to go on a journey of self-discovery and learn more about yourself and what you like, instead of trying to make other people happy and trying to figure out what other people like. What about you? A lot of us, unless you have a twin, come into this world alone, and you're gonna leave this world alone. At the end of the day, that relationship with yourself is the only thing that is constant. It's the only thing that, you know, has like a, would you say, like a through line? I hope I used that correctly. If you don't really love yourself, you don't value yourself, you don't value your own opinions, you don't value what makes you happy, what makes you sad, you know, you don't know yourself, you're probably more likely to end up in these relationships that are not serving you. So I think the most important relationship that you could ever invest in is a relationship with yourself. That's why I think we should spend more of our time on hobbies. We should spend more of our time exploring new cities. We should spend more of our time making platonic friendships, because those are very, very important. The girlies who ditch their friends when they get into a relationship, once the relationship ends, now they look around and they have no one. Like, that's scary. So I think it's important to invest in platonic friendships, community, hobbies, maybe volunteer, maybe learn a new language and go visit the country that you learned that language from. Get a degree, learn a new skill, learn how to sew. You know, we're losing really important skills like sewing, gardening, what else? Cooking. A lot of people don't know how to cook. Learn how to cook. Learn how to cook rice, eggs, pasta, something. Yeah, that's it for this video. I just had to get that off my chest because it's been bothering me for so long.